Welcome to Strike a Pose. Today's pose is called Humble Warrior. In Sanskrit, it is called Baddha, Virabhadrasana. So we start in a warrior one position. Many benefits to this pose. It's a deep hip opener. It's also a balance pose. So we're working into stability. We're also working into our spine muscles, strengthening the spine to help us balance. So there's a lot going on, also working into the glute, and you will see and feel it as soon as we get in it. So we're going to start just from a warrior one stance. So you're just going to bring that right leg back to your warrior one. So warrior one, you're pretty much heel to heel. Actually, wiggle walk that left foot out slightly. The back foot is at a 45-degree angle. So in warrior two, where we have it more parallel, it's a warrior one stance. So that foot is in. The hips are facing forward. So if your foot is too far back, you might just want to walk it in a bit. You want to make sure that that left hip's pulled back, that right hip is pulled forward. You're grounding down through that left foot, so the knee in line with the ankle. So we're always working poses from the ground up. So the bottom half of the body is in that warrior one. So you're working into the quads. You're working in to the SI, into the hamstring. And then we're going to interlace our hands behind our back. You're going to draw the knuckles down towards your tailbone. So you're drawing the shoulder blades together, so you're working the chest muscles, the shoulder muscles, opening up the heart, even opening up the throat here. And then when you're ready, you're going to begin to hinge forward, coming down towards your front leg. Now you can stay here, trying to draw the knuckles up towards the ceiling. Fine just to stay here, sort of laying onto that thigh. A more advanced version of the pose is if you took your left shoulder, and for this you might need to wiggle walk that foot open. Take that left shoulder to the inside of that knee. And then you're trying to draw the arms, the knuckles up towards the ceiling. So you're also going to feel your inner thigh really fire up here. Obviously balance, stability, power. And because it's such a difficult pose, I think that's why they call it Humble Warrior. It does humble you. It takes some time. It takes some surrender. And then we hold that here for several breaths, and then we begin to work our way back out of the pose. So we must do the other side. So coming into the other side, you're just stepping your left foot back to your warrior one stance. Again, always working from the ground up. I like to wiggle walk my foot out slightly and just making sure that your hips are aligned. So you don't want to be torqued here. You really want to be in line. If that means drawing the foot in a little bit more, the leg in a little bit more, just do what works for you. And then sinking into that front knee, interlacing the hands behind the back, drawing the shoulder blades together. So we're grounding down through both feet, and then begin to hinge forward. You should press into the outer edge of that back foot. That's going to help you with stability, either coming just directly down to the thigh or taking that right shoulder to the inside. Letting the head go, really reaching, extending the arms, feeling the shoulder blades draw together, feeling the chest muscles open. Because we're using chest muscles here too, we're also helping to expand the lung capacity. And this is a pose that's also really important to use with your breath. And then pressing in with that front foot, we begin to hinge back up to a stance. And then just releasing the arms. And then just bringing that left arm forward. Any kind of standing balance it's good to kind of rotate the ankles around a few times because we really work into the ankle muscles too. So that is your humble warrior.